All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give our praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. This is Brother Shamar coming back with another lesson. And in this lesson, I wanted to speak on, like everybody been seeing and probably, seen other videos about with the whole Trump situation and everything. And, it's showing you how quick things can change because I have to travel for work or whatnot, and I'm in SoCal area right now, and I was in the area where it's like predominantly like Esau out there and everything, and they showing Esau when that right the day after it happened. I believe it happened Friday or so, but I was out there Sunday in the area where predominantly Esau be at, and they was out there having a rally. The flags out there, people was going hard. Esau was out there going hard damn near all day. And then you had Jakes getting hot in the spirit, playing the old ass YG song where he like fuck Donald Trump or whatever, and it's just showing you the tension pretty much building up between Jacob and Esau, leading towards the civil unrest and civil war and race wars. All right, all being tied to this one situation that just happened, and among many other things that are going to potentially happen based off of this situation as well. But the first scripture I wanted to get is Revelation 12:12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." And that's pretty much what you see going on. Now, obviously, me personally, who knows if it's real or fake, first and foremost. Yet, me personally, I believe the whole shit was staged just from how, everything happened and different stuff that came out about it. But after it all happened, like I said, you had the Edomites out there with going hard for Trump, rally and whatnot. And then, Jake's feeling some type of way, seeing Esau being, all puffed up and, going, feeling themselves right now. As well as when I was watching the news, they talking about passing even more stricter gun laws now because of this situation. So it's like a lot of different things that are coming out of it, but all geared towards, pretty much bad news for Jake, the 2/3 of our people. All right, because we understand the men and women and, the ones who believe Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we understand that these things that happen are not happening coincidentally. There's a reason for it happening, and it's geared towards the prophecies written in the scriptures, man. All right. Now, you're seeing it all manifest, like the scriptures say in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. It's a time, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely not tarry. All right. As well as in Ecclesiastes, it's a time and a season for everything, and we in that time of things turning up, man. And if you've been paying attention, it hasn't slowed down ever since 2020 didn't happen, man. And now it's just further, even more escalating. All right, who knows how this shit going to turn out, because the so-called presidential election hasn't even happened, and now you have so-called assassination attempts against one of the candidates, which has never happened since I was watching the news that was mentioned. It hasn't happened since, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to misquote it, but I believe like Ronald Reagan or John F. Kennedy, one of them. I forget right now, but it hasn't happened since one of them, basically. All right. So it's showing you that's a particular spirit going on right now, man. All right, to where something like that hasn't happened since way back then is now going on again, supposedly, man. All right, showing you the times that we in. We're in the times of things turning up, and we're in the time of the end of America, man. All right, it's had its time of going, the time of being great for everyone, enjoying their life, this and that. now it's so bad to where everybody's on edge, and at this point, so like, everyone, it's clear as day to see that like nobody wants Sleepy Joe, to get up in there. So everyone's going for Trump, but then at the same time, like I said, 2/3 of our people, they still don't like him, certain of them. So it's like that division is still there at the same time. But this is going to ultimately lead to more division within America. All right, the ones who are on the sides of the Democrats, or the ones that's on the side of the Republicans or whatever. All right, this is like the all-time high of division and separation within America, man. And the scriptures speak about that. I believe, yeah, in Luke. Fuck. Yep, it's in hold up. It's like, yeah, this, I'm gonna just read this one because I can't find the one in Luke. It say the same thing basically, but this is Mark 3:26. If Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. And that's basically what you see going on. Esau is being divided amongst themselves, man. The scripture I'm mentioning, referring to in Luke, where it's basically, a kingdom divided against amongst itself cannot stand but have an end, pretty much. And that's what you see going on now within America. The division is at an all-time high. All right, like I said, you got the situation going on with the assassination attempt with Trump and everything, and then now you having them trying to pass other laws with stricter guns, the tensions with the Babylonians in America being, rising up, people who riding for Trump, people who's against him, and then all type of other stuff, man. It's always things going on. All right. But it's the division in general is at an all-time high. I was like, something else that I was seeing on the news as well. Out here in California, the fucking Governor Newsom, this trash dude, passed a law to where your kid, if they're in school, I'm gonna make a different lesson going on that, but he passed a law to where if your kid is in school, they don't have to tell the parent about them wanting to identify as, the opposite gender, basically. Just on some madness. It's like you don't have no type of control over your kids. They trying to just go for the children. But it's like I said, all type of different things going on, and it's with that law that he passed. Obviously, now everybody's for it because people are tired of that, man. You pushing it so heavy, and it's predominantly on the children. And you got Esau, predominantly speaking up against it, obviously, because Jake don't be really saying too much shit. But you got even Edomites out there getting mad and tired of that shit. They seeing what's going on. But then 2/3 of our people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all don't even have a clue of what the hell is happening, man. And that's why you're going to get caught up in it. All right. And this is 2nd Ezra 15:14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." Yeah, because your destruction is coming, man. All right, woe to the world and them that dwell in therein. And people don't have any idea what's going on. Like the whole thing with Trump, you walking around, I've been out here hanging out with other brothers and whatnot. You walking around and nobody's talking about it. Nobody's acting like it's a big deal or whatever, but it's really a big deal. And especially 2/3 of our people, they don't know what's going on. They don't really, like I be saying all the time, nobody really watches the news like that. Only ones who really look at the news like that is Esau. The rest of our people, you looking at fucking social media, fucking TikTok posts or Instagram posts, a viral trend. You just doom scrolling, looking at bullshit. Not even shit that's like so-called informational. All right, or teaching you anything. You just looking at fucking bullshit, folly. But that's our people, man. Always want to look into folly and everything else, and then when shit go down, you acting oblivious to it, like you don't know what the hell happened, where it came from, you never seen it coming. And that's why the scriptures say that it's going to come as a thief in the night when that destruction come, man. But this is 2 Ezra 15:15. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands." And you're going to see that happen, man. Now, you didn't had these different movies come out, and it's the spirit that he has released that recent movie, Civil War, which showed you what was the main thing that went down in the movie? Them rising up against the government to overthrow the government, assassinating the president, basically. And then as well as the Purge, those kind of like link up together lightweight, as far as like the Purge being the little race wars, and then Civil War with the people rising up against the government. You're going to have both of them going on at the same time. And Jakes don't have a clue that this shit is getting ready to happen at any moment until Esau got the fucking gun in your face, ready to blow your ass away. All right, it ain't going to just be the military and them coming for you. No, it's going to be a fucking regular six-pack Joe that been waiting for that moment to blow your ass away, that gets you. Esau, he's with the shit more than these niggas is. Verse 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." And that's what you see getting ready to happen, man. Like I said, when I was out there that following weekend, that on that same weekend that the situation happened with the Trump and everything, Esau out there tough, man, repping hard on the block, flags and everything, holding the block down all day, letting you know the side he stand on. And let a nigga roll up and say like fuck Trump or whatever, they would have got their ass whooped by Esau. That's how hard he riding for him. And what you got Jake out there doing? Fucking watching folly, sports, looking at just doom scrolling on social media, not knowing what the hell is going on, man. Or if not that, just being bugged out in some fucking bugged out philosophy. Still at the end of the day, not knowing what the fuck is going on, man. Esau, he's paying attention. He see what's going on. That's why they be the main ones with all the guns and shit, because they understand what it is, man. And when shit hits the fan, they ain't riding with you niggas. They ain't finna help you out. And all these different movies show you that, man. I forgot the one on Netflix showed you the same thing, man. All right. Where it's like the all hell breaking loose, the cyber attack or whatever the hell, all shit going down, and a nigga try to go to his neighbor for help. That's the Edomite. Esau ready to blow the nigga away. And that's how he look at all you niggas, man. Your neighbor you've been living next to for years. Let shit hit the fan, you go ask his ass for help. He'll blow your ass away without no hesitation. Yeah, you got Jakes out here that feel pity for Esau, or trying to always ask about asking about Esau when we bringing out the word on the street or whatever. Oh, why Esau can't make it? Why the white man gotta go into slavery? Why he can't make it into heaven? This nigga ain't thinking about you. You think Esau, he considering what's gonna happen to you? He worried about him damn self. But you got our people that's always worried about the enemy, man. And that's why you're gonna get caught up when all this stuff go down. And it's getting ready to happen, and it's gonna hit you out of nowhere, man. All right. And it ain't gonna be no 911 to call. It ain't gonna be nobody to help you, man. You're gonna be done out there. All right. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, and the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yeah, and this is like it's never been a time that has been like this, man. And like I said, when the news was speaking on it, they even said it. They said we haven't had a presidential candidate assassination attempt since the last one happened many years ago. Never seen nothing like that. This is the first time of it happening again. Showing you the times that we in, man. All right, stuff is heating up, man. Like the apostles been saying, man. This is the year that, a hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man. All right? Because the way that things is moving, shit can happen literally at any moment. The nigga could have got assassinated. Even if it was real or not, whatever the hell, nigga really could have got assassinated that day. And then who knows how shit would have went. Could have easily went left. But you see how things are moving, man. And that's why we have to be in the spirit as much as possible, because things are getting deadly serious now, man. They've been getting serious, but even more so as we're getting closer to the end. A lot of things are happening, and that's why you always have to stay upon your watch and pay attention to what's going on. All right? It says, verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And that's the times that we're getting ready to come into, man. All right, the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. To where it's never been such a time like this, like it speaks about in Daniel, the 12th chapter. All right. There's never been a time like this upon the earth, man. You all the shit that we didn't heard about in history and seen in movies and whatnot, it ain't gonna compare to what's actually getting ready to go down. All right, and these Americans ain't really experienced nothing like that that's getting ready to happen, let alone 2/3 of our people. That's the last thing that's on their mind, is that all these things that's getting ready to happen actually going down. You think they ever sit there and think about civil war, race wars going on, America collapsing, and what they would do in those types of predicaments? No, they don't, man. They think that things are going to continue on forever. They focus on getting the bag, focus on chasing women, focus on everything else but what the fuck is really going on. The reality of the situation. All right. Don't even talk about anything spiritual, because these niggas is done when it come to that. Have no fucking clue of, who they really are spiritually, who you are, in general. So Jake is just done out here. And that's why it's going to be the day of Jacob's trouble, man. When all this shit go down, you're going to be getting caught up in all this shit, because you didn't have a fucking clue, nor did you care to even look into shit, because you didn't came across camps, you didn't heard or seen, certain things that go down, but you don't really sweat it. But until it's at your doorstep, that's when you want to consider the fact about what's going on, when it's actually affecting you. And when it gets to that point, it's gonna be too late, man. All right, you're gonna be done. So things is heating up, man. Stuff is getting ready to go down. That's why you got to stay in the spirit as much as possible, man. We ain't in a time of, falling off, man. Not being locked in, not being tapped in, and not knowing what's going on. Because there's so many things that can happen. So much stuff is happening, man. It's too much. All right. You can never really, it's so many things going on. It's hard to keep up at this point. That's how much stuff is happening. And we, Lord's will, want to be protected from all of those things. And that's why we do what we do in the spirit, so that we may be safe when those times do come to pass. All right. Because 2/3 of our people, we already know they're going to be caught up in all of those things. That's why it's written that it's the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. Hence the name. Yet, Lord's will, we have faith that and believe that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to provide a way for us to make it through all of those different things that's getting ready to happen, man. All right. Hey, so I'm gonna wrap up with that. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word, truth, and sincerity. Shalom.